Check, check. Check, check. Okay, looks good. Do our tweets, and we will start this stream up. Alright, let's do this like Brutus, because you know we ain't totally new to this. I think if I ever run up against the mono ruby aggro deck that there used to be where you ran whatever her name is, that might be a problem for this deck. There's also a ruby blood deck, which would also be tough. Pretty stoked. I was at Walmart today and I saw this. I guess we can open this on the stream. This is a, it's kind of hard to see. It's the Alien Quadrilogy on Blu-ray. And I already have it on DVD, but one of them is kind of messed up. And this one comes with like a tiny little pop figure too. Go first. And Andy and then Illinois. When people come up with these names. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep this. We're going to. We got sapphire. We got diamond and sapphire. No, we need the diamond off of this. So we'll get diamond here, and we'll play this for sapphire. So we'll open up diamond. And then if he plays something, We'll probably play this unless he plays something. We'll play this so we can kill it if we need to. 2 cards in hand. Both cards get cost -1. Okay. So basically, make your cards cheaper and completely throw away a card in the process. So that's card advantage to me. Maybe he's trying to. Maybe he's got like some sort of combo. Let's see what's this guy's. Because if they can put him back in the deck, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Yeah, this might be a combo of some sort. So I may need to use this Stifling Sting. Oh crap! Play mistake number 1 of the night. I needed to have Ruby in play to make that actually make Sapphire. Wow. Play mistakes right off the bat. It's going to be interesting if that costs me the game. Well, it'll be unfortunate. Maybe less interesting. I needed that Sapphire pretty badly, actually. Okay. It's definitely some sort of combo. So he's just drawing cards, filtering on cards. Wow, we're in trouble. We might lose this. We need to draw a resource. Or start getting behind next turn. At least all he's doing is drawing cards and setting up some sort of combo of some sort. The crazy thing is I do have answers to it, I'm sure. It's giving me plenty of time to just screw around, that's for sure. Yeah, that's not good. Might as well save our clock. I suppose at least we can do this. Yeah, we really needed to... we need to play the resources properly. Oh boy. Start the night off right? Let's just get the play mistakes out of the way first thing. That does not help. It helps a little bit, but not really what we need. We need Sapphire here. Okay. I'm expecting something amazing to happen here. I actually don't know. Okay. Void target troop you control. Sacrifice this. Put each troop voided by this into play exhausted. He really wants to make something really cheap. Cost 1 if you crypt into your hand. Okay. Yep. Sure. Yep. Yep. Didn't I already seed all actions? Am I gonna get a turn? Did I get comboed already? I think I'm getting comboed right now. So if I had the Sapphire, I could actually stop the combo with Stifling Sting Just saying. Which would actually stop every single one of these cards. So we definitely keep the Stifling Stings in. I kind of want to see what the combo is. I'm also making him kill his clock here. Not too much though. He's only wasted a minute so far. That's the thing. If you're playing combo, like you need to be able to play it pretty quickly, I think. How much time I can get out of this. He might get a little bit surprised next turn when I actually counter him. If I had played Sapphire here, we would be fine. But against probably the wild decks, yeah, this probably does pretty well. Well, we're ahead 3 minutes at this point. We're losing this game, obviously. I'm just trying to get as much time in and see how much of his timer I can burn down here. So we need to click that OK as quickly as possible. My job is to click OK as quickly as possible right now. That's our job. And watch him do stuff. We're getting infinite comboed right now, Community Showcase. Started off the night strong with a misplay and an infinite combo going off in our face. I'm trying to figure out how he wins. How do you win? He's drawing all the cards in his deck. He's playing a lot of things for free to draw those cards. How does this win? Maybe it just empties the cards out of his deck. There's probably something that... Well, no, there isn't anything like in Magic where there's Grape Shot that does 1 point of damage for every spell you cast that turn. There isn't anything like that in Hex. There is... Okay. Scour the archives, okay. That just draws some cards. Okay, well he's gonna finally search his deck for something, I guess. Hopefully. No matter what he does, there's nothing we can do here because we don't have Sapphire to play all these cards. The only cards we can play is this Primordial Sabertooth, which could kill this guy, but that's all I can do with it. And I can't do it at quick action speed during his turn. But hey, we're up by 5 minutes, so that's nice. If the combo takes him 15 minutes to do, then we can win in game 2 and 3, right? Because it'll just take him too long to play the cards. Oh, okay, here we go. Something's happening now. Okay, he's emptying cards out of my deck with Psionic Barrage. Okay. So he's gonna basically mill me out, so I won't have any cards in my deck. And that's how he wins. Okay. Just getting there. Like I said, I'm going to make him play the combo out because it's just going to burn his clock down. He's almost there. There you go. Now he can give me a turn. And I can try to draw something and lose. So it took him almost 10 minutes to do that full combo. And we'll go to game 2. Hawkward turn would also have screwed it up because I would have turned this guy into a hawk. And that would have just completely hosed the whole combo at that point. So we've got counters for this. We're okay. Definitely Verdict. We're putting Verdict in there. I don't think I need Clash or any of these. We need another Stifling Sting for sure. Blood and Wild is not what he's playing. And I guess I'll play Psychic Ascension. I just need to counter him, pretty much. That's all I need to do. So this is probably not good here. Clash, and that is also not good. I don't need to sweep the board because he's just trying to combo me with his dudes. I need to be able to kill his dudes, and his guys have 4 back ends, so Scars of War is pretty inefficient. He only needs 2 guys in play. It is quick action speed, but yeah, Scars of War doesn't do that for me. I guess this does counter his wild card, actually. Let's put that in there. His wild dude. I don't know that I need that per se. Or these. Well, drawing cards is good. Let's see, I don't think I need that. And Portal's bad here. Okay. Let's see if I can play my resources correctly and win this time. And just stifle his combo up. We have the tools to do it. We have a lot of tools that can do it. So let's make it happen. We need Sapphire here. No Sapphire. No counters. We're gonna replace our hands. That's an aggressive mull. We will aggressively mull again. Okay, we're good. So we'll obviously get a Sapphire, or we get a resource here. We have Stifling Sting, that's what we need to stop the combo. He hasn't seen us counter anything yet, so I'm just gonna open up by throwing cards into our crypt, but our champion power throws them back into our deck. So that's not so bad. Taking damage doesn't even matter in this matchup. Definitely need the Sapphire here. Oh, he milled me because I put a resource on top of my deck. That's pretty wise. I was trying to get my resource and he milled it out. Well, he may have won just because of that then. Nope, he didn't. Let's get another sapphire. Okay, so now at the minimum, he has to play around my counter if he's smart. That's fine. He can have that. I'm waiting for him to start the combo, and once that happens, then I can just Stifling Sting. I just need to counter the thing that's putting his dudes out of play is really what I need to do, is counter just that. So he'll need to counter me, which means he'll need 5 resources to do it. Guidance would help if I had a diamond resource. It'd be nice if we had multiple counters and we were drawing resources here, so we may lose just because of that. Okay, we'll guidance another resource here. Okay. So now we can counter. That's fine. Take 2. I don't feel like I want to kill that thing. I'll save it all for the other guy. Let's play this for diamond. I really just want to draw a card here, so I'm going to do that. Just to draw a card. We can upheaval in his end step. Maybe. I think he can do it at quick action speed, so he can combo out. So we need to be able to make sure we know that that's a thing for him. It would be nice that we only have really like one counter in our hand. If we get to 8, we can actually play our Dark Heart because we'll still be able to counter. So we can upheaval in his end step here. If he counters that's great for us. So that's one less counter to stop us from countering his combo. So we shouldn't counter this. But if he does, that's actually good for us. Steady on, steady as she goes. I wish I could like control this. Can I? No. Is it going in the direction of my cursor? No, it doesn't seem to be. Okay. So he knows we didn't draw a resource there. Okay. Okay. So we're going to try the combo here. He has 5 resources. So a mine call. So we're going to try to kill this guy in his end step. If he counters it, that's actually good for us. Because we still have our Stifling Sting. Might as well go for 6 because I can't counter the counter. 5 is a lot of health to bring down. Placing this guy out of play means that he can't do anything with him. Okay. So you ruin bound it. Can he do it again? I'm going to represent that I have counter in hand. Really? Okay. So Rune Bind turns things into a mysterious rune, and then when they come back, they go into play. We are representing we have counter now, so that's good. At least, I guess. I think we're gonna lose. We actually didn't draw a lot of our other cards that could deal with these as well. Turning them into birds would help here. The problem is this is X is 0 now, I think. I don't think he uses the last mana. I don't think he remembers that. It doesn't do anything anyways. See? So that was kind of silly. Non-resource, I guess. Yeah, rune binding those was kind of a big deal for him. Doesn't matter. I can't deal with all the damage output, so yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, first game of the night's a loss, but that's fine. We can only go up from here, right? Unless we play against the same guy over and over again. Yeah, this is somebody else. Decina. I had the tools to stop that combo. I just didn't draw enough of them. Okay, this is good. We go non-resource here. Yeah. Ooh. Light of Votives. Hey, what's going on? Hex hype, that's right. Let's get it going on. Yeah, I'd say so too. Why is he attacking here? This seems ridiculous. Unless he's got a buff? Why is he doing... That's not what that guy is for. He's there to buff his... Does this guy know what he's doing? I'm confused right now. Okay, we'll go and take 2 damage and get Sapphire here, right? Or... I'll wait. Let's get Ruby and we can get Sapphire next turn with that. I should have done Ruby with this one actually for non-resource, but that's a play mistake. Play mistake. Calling it. Man. Play mistake counters a 2 right now. 0 losses. There's 0 wins, 1 loss. Troop enters a crypt. This gets +1. Okay. Okay. He's spending a lot of cards here to do this. These shenanigans. We need Sapphire. I think I'll just kill something. Let's kill this guy. Not too much going on with the board stay right now. Okay. You can get +1/+1, sure. take 2. Go non-resource. No reason to use our champion ability just yet. Waiting for this guy to activate this Dreadling ability, but he's not really drawing things to make it happen. 2 damage is really not a lot to be scared of every turn. We'll wait till his attack phase, and then we'll blaze a glorious guy. Ooh. Control prismatic +1 life drain. So now that's something interesting, at least. He's going for it. So here we go, Blaze of Glory. We're gonna leave 2, so we need to leave those 2. Smack that guy. And we're gonna Hawkward this guy. Let's go non-resource, because we need to start getting some spells and troops and things. And then his champion ability did nothing, because it's for every different race among the ones. So what happens is that ability was on the stack, and I changed it so he had none of the different races, so he got nothing out of his champion ability. I just completely negated his champion ability. Control decks for the win. Or annoyance decks, rather. I don't know. He's got 2 cards. We can't actually draw cards off of this guy, which makes me not want to play him. So I guess I'll just place his dude out of play instead. I don't even really feel like I need to draw a card. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm still trying to make this happen. Let's see if we can make it happen. Try to draw cards off of you, Silver Talon Adjudicator. I try. I wonder if I should bring it from 3 down, or from 4 down to 3. Use that space for something else, because all the time, like, I don't get to draw cards off of it. I mean, gaining life is important too. Whatever. I guess we'll get a shard here. We really kind of like to save those. Okay, we get to draw a card. That makes me happy. Let's do it right now. Let's do it before combat. Ta-da! Stifling Sting. And we'll just sit. Drawing 2 cards, taking 2 damage. If we had 2 Stifling Sting, I think that would have worked in the last situation too. We really wanted to draw a ton of Stifling Sting. We actually had to mull to 5 in game 2, so it's not surprising we lost that match, really. It only counters actions, so it doesn't counter any card. So it wouldn't have countered Jorgen's Workshop anyways, the constant. The constant that is Jorgen's. Let's draw more cards. Seems good. I like drawing cards. Ooh, Light of Voltives. I get 2 dudes! Woohoo! Every time I play it, I get an extra dude. I still don't feel like I need to use my champion ability, but we're almost at 10, so I might as well. You can only use your champion ability once a turn. We'll upheaval in his end step in case we need a Stifling Sting something. Okay, I don't care about that guy. it's too late for him to be relevant. Yeah, for sure. It's better to have it and not need it, for sure. Not too scared of this deck, really. Maybe Scars of War should go in, because it's quick action. So I'll pull out Clash of Steel and go Scars of War. Removal's good, that's good. This is removal, that's good. Let's pull back 2 of these, because he's going to spend most of his cards and I won't get to draw cards. Light of Volatives is good because it's little dudes he has to run over to get to me. Yeah, that's fine. So in between games, we have to side. We get 15 cards that we can move in and out of our deck to tailor it to our opponent after we played against him once. It's one of the things that like you won't get really like with Hearthstone. Hearthstone tournaments are basically you pick 4 decks and you play them in the order that you put them in, or actually you pick 4 decks and you can choose one, right? Like, and then the person that played you against you the last turn or that last round, they have to choose the same deck, right, against yours. Something like that. You both choose a deck, but like if you win, you keep the deck you were playing with, and then you go back and forth, and so you have to have a good catalog that you think will counter your opponent's decks. So it's like, how well do you understand which decks counter which decks? And I think you have to defeat every single deck that your opponent has, which, I mean, that's pretty long. Like that's like a 2-hour round possibly, especially control versus control. You know, like when I play my warrior control. So if you guys tune in on, if you like Hearthstone, I do play Hearthstone on Thursdays and Fridays. And I just picked up enough cards to run Shutterwalk, so I'll be running Shutterwalk this week, I think. As well as doing some limited play. But Hex is Saturday and Sunday, because it takes longer to play. Definitely want a resource here. We're in really good shape because we've got double ruby right off the bat. We'll probably have to play this for sapphire if I were to guess. No, we'll probably go diamond actually. Okay, maybe we're gonna see the combo this time. Oh, we got sapphire, so we've got all our colors. That's good. Let's go ahead and play this for another resource. We can get diamond, or we can go ruby. Probably go diamond, so that way we can play Hawkward Turn if we need it. Oh, what did he do that? Who did he target with it? Oh no, he conscripted, okay. Conscript makes a random troop. This one in particular makes a random troop 4 or less. And it gets some socketed powers. It gets life drain off of that. Okay. That's an end step kind of card though. I think it's quick action speed. Yeah, he should be playing that in my end step. Maybe he didn't want me to counter it or something. Swing for 1. Take 1. Yeah, we're playing this for diamond. Taking 2 damage. Okay, so we've got Hawkward Turn, we've got Blaze of Glory available. If he uses his champion ability, that is, which costs 3, so he could use it and get 2 Dreadlings. No, he could get 1 Dreadling. And I could actually kill this guy so he could get 0 Dreadlings again. Or I could Hawkward him. I'll probably just kill him. Both these cards shuffle back into my deck after I use them, both my removal, and then I draw a card. I wonder if we should be running some card draw in here. Well, I guess we have card draw because we've got whatever it's called, runes thing. It just draws cards really slowly. The Doombringer, man, that thing definitely owns. Okay, so now you can get 2 guys. This guy makes a guy every turn. If we're going to kill something, it'll probably be that. That's fine. I'll take the 1 point of damage. End step, I'll kill this guy. Because I don't want to make any dudes, because those dudes are going to buff this guy. Didn't even enter his crypt, so this guy didn't get any stronger. It's funny. I'll play this. Actually, I probably should have played Ruby so I could Scars of War his field, but that's fine too. I don't really want to play that Hawk. I'll just sit on Hawkward turn in case I need it. Wait for him to do something interesting. Draw 2 cards, 1 time, okay. See, like that guy, for instance. I think I can do it in his end step. Is he going to do his ability? No. Maybe I should play more Eldrothian Glory. Maybe that's what I should play. What do we want? Resources or non-resources? I think we want resources. Yeah, let's get a resource here. Now we want non-resources. Wait till his turn and I can Scars of War. Might as well shuffle those in, right? And draw a card. Like, here we go again. Silver Talon's not drawing me any cards, so I might as well just draw a card. Let's do a non-resource. We get a Hawkward turn. Alright. So we'll just respond to his swing with Scars of War. He played this in his first main phase. He could have actually kept it alive. We're going to let these play. Let's see, he's doing the, what's this guy? Target troop with cost 3 from your crypt into play. That troop gets invincible. No, let's not do that. Let's do that. Non-resources, please. And then I guess I'm getting 2 dudes. Okay, so this guy's gonna get a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And we didn't Scars of War, but it's fine. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's fine. We still have Scars of War up, which will handle the board state. Double Scars of War. I'm gonna play my shard here. We'll get a diamond shard. We pulled out our double diamond card out of the deck, but it's fine. Why did this thing get bigger? Oh, enters opposing crypt, okay. What's this? Summon a mechanized gem scout, summon a depth crawler. Summon an abomination, okay. Ta-da! Oops. That's okay. We're gonna play something in our second main phase. I'll go ahead and throw a Dark Heart. Make him start sacrificing stuff. He won't sacrifice this guy because he's gemmed. He only makes him sacrifice gemmed troops. Searching for an answer, probably. Zubrid's in the house. What a strange, amazing game. Oh, so that you can actually change your guy into a Pokemon by by changing him. Yeah, there's a thing you can do to do that. Yep, you can be those Pokemans. Let's Hawkward turn this guy. Non-resource, please. Actually, let's get a resource so that way we can play our Doombringer. We will sweep his field out and then swing in for 8 damage, double damage on our guy. He should just block this because he's going to lose that guy anyways. That's what he should do. I think this is... Oh, it's quick action speed. It cost him 6 to do it. Oh, I guess he thinks that... Oh, I guess he can play it right before he should be able to draw a card now because he's got the resources off of that guy. I think he could have drawn a card there because it's quick action speed, right? It doesn't say if it doesn't say it's basic action speed, he could have done it. Oh, I guess he just gave up. Okay, well, we'll call it a win. So we're 1-1 tonight. 2 play mistakes. And we're going to push in. We're going to get to Cosmic, I think, maybe tonight. But yeah, you can change into those Pokemon. I went ahead and made everything free. Normally, you'd have to watch me for a certain amount of time and earn points and then buy it in the store and do this whole thing. But I just made them all free. Or I can just change you into them. And it's only the original 151 Pokemon. No, nothing after that. So you can also move your guys as well if you do commands. Like move 40 right. Let's go left. I'm going to go left. I'm going left. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Left 40. Ta-da! There I go. And I can jump. Jump. Ta-da! I can change myself into another Pokemon, like I can do Pikachu. Or is it Avatar? Avatar. Pikachu. Ta-da! Avatar. Charizard. And I'm back. See? Not only do I get to play games, but you guys get to play games in chat. See? This is the only stream that allows you to play games too, right? While you're watching me play games. In the stream. And control stuff. Yeah, there you go. See? Have fun with that. Oh, man. Nope. That's a nope. I should keep track of my mulligans. We're going to put a new thing on here for the mulligans, because this is fine. This isn't great, but it's okay. We're going to put a new thing on here for mulligans. Let's see here. What are we at, 2 tonight? Yep, that's a pretty good opening play there. Luckily, Scars of War will eventually kill that if I draw 2 ruby shards. That's not a ruby shard, though. Man, this guy's hyper aggressive. Wow. I think this is the deck we definitely lose to. The aggressive deck that just comes out of the gate swinging. I do have removal like Scars of War in the reserves for this, but we have not drawn a ruby shard, so it's looking pretty bad for the home team right now. Maybe I should have known better. I don't know if it duels. I don't think it duels. You can just move them around. There's like a little star that's going to appear, and you can jump up and catch it. Eventually, like, that'll pop up. This looks pretty bad. We need 2 ruby shards. We're not drawing them. We're going to lose here. I'm losing to a spam bot. Oh, there's one. Okay, so we can kill something. We definitely kill the one that gets bigger every turn. That one. Draw another ruby shard. We're in good shape. We can portalscape next turn. See, you're streaming a lot of different things lately, Subrin, so I don't know if you have... Do you have a main game these days? Is there even a 5 shards anymore? There isn't even a 5 shards anymore, is there? I still tweet to you guys, though. Okay, we really need this ruby shard right now. We need this ruby shard so bad. This is toughness, so this will work too next turn. Yep. Let's see if we get a 1-drop for a chump block, or otherwise we lose. That is not a 1-drop. Let's pick up a sapphire shard, I guess. I'm just basically showing him I can't do anything. So, hopefully this guy gets toughness. Yes. If he doesn't have 1 point of damage, we can survive and play Eldrathion's Glory. If he doesn't have any direct damage or buffs. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're okay. We're still in this. Oh my gosh, we're at 1. Yeah, we got a Glory here. Glory will sweep out his field. Gotta breathe for a second. Okay, Glory. I definitely need more Glory in this deck. We're gonna go back to the deck building. We're gonna put this card just keeps saving me, especially with Hawkward Turn. It's pretty amazing. And it's got Steadfast. Yeah, this card just keeps beating people by itself. Rage 2. Okay. Well, the Ancients is not what we want. Hawkward Turn is fine. Let's play this for a non-resource. We'll wait for him to attack, and then we'll Hawkward Turn his guy, and it'll be really embarrassing. I almost feel like I need to draw a card here. He's got Steadfast, which means he doesn't exhaust to attack, so we're safe to make that attack. If he plays something with speed here, we're in trouble. Like that. Well, we're okay though. We can Hawkward Turn and then Scars of War. Here we go. You ready? He swings. Hawkward Turn. Putting a non-resource on top. And then we will Scars of War. Ta-da! Permafrost. Portalscape. We get 2 rare portals. Just card in your hand. Maybe that's not good. We get 2 portals. We only have 1 of these in the deck, by the way. We need something that gains us life. Non-resource, if you have exactly one card of the same name in your deck, play that. We don't have that. Okay, this might actually work for us. He might get Life Drain. He did not get Life Drain. But he's going to make more dudes, so maybe the next time he'll get Life Drain. I don't think I even want to shuffle in Hawkward Turn. But I do need to draw a card. Yeah, let's just go to combat. We got blockers. Annihilate's pretty good for him right now. This deck is not a standard deck, by the way, that he's playing. Anyway. Oh, man. We need that life gain. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Target card gets invincible. Put it in your card in your deck. Draw a card? Oh, I guess we can use that if we need it. Shuffling in Hawkward Turn still seems bad. I do need to draw a card. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're doing this mostly to draw a card. Shuffling in Hawkward Turn feels bad. Guidance seems good here. Get a non-resource. Stifling Sting. I don't know that we swing with this because we're at such low life still. I'm expecting more like speed type troops to come out of this deck. He's got 181 cards in his deck. You better not lose to this. Summon a copy of troop, put it into play, it gets speed, and then sacrifice it. Okay. I guess yeah, if I had resources, I could Stifling Sting. Okay, he's giving things +1/+1. This is weird because I think I can take the 3 damage, right? I think I just want to take the 3 damage because then this thing is just going to die anyways. If I shuffle this into my deck, I now have no blockers. So let's do that. I don't feel like taking the damage is that bad. So this is going to die anyways. Verdict. That's rude. Okay, gain more life is good. Troops cost 1 or less from your crypt into play. I don't think we've got any troops that cost 1 or less. We do not. Deploy a destiny counter to this. When you play a card, if it has cost equal to the number of destiny counters on this, draw the card, then add a destiny counter. So 1, 2, 3? No, we're not doing that. Alright. We're just going to do this. Gain some life. And sit on defense. And I'm going to Stifling Sting for the next big play on his side of the board. As we wait for these to do something good. Something reasonably good, these portals. That's fine. It's gonna give it itself flight. Why? He should have swung with his Twilight Scout, man. Verdict is bad for me. Right, meow. Okay, so we we can void this guy, and that way I won't get verdict. That seems pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Cards you control can't be reverted by cards or effects. And I can transform things into merry butterflies. That seems pretty good. We'll probably play that guy. This turn, this power is free to use, enters the play. No, we don't need that. Okay, so we're doing Blaze of Glory and this Sour Grumpus guy. And so let's Blaze of Glory. Let's play this. We'll do this in his end step. We're just going to sit on the board state here. We'll do it in response to combat or in his end step. That way we have Stifling Sting available to us as well. It's just a dude. That's fine. I can deal with just a dudes. Definitely siding in all of our sweeps here. Hex is one of those games where you can play with 100 and something odd card deck because it kind of fixes your mana base a little bit. Does some little tricksy things. Okay, so let's Blaze the Glory and get tons of life right now off of that guy. Because I don't want to be verdict. Right, meow. Doesn't matter what I choose. Random card in your hand gets, when you play this, deal 3 damage to opposing champion or troop this turn. That seems pretty good. How much does this cost to do? 4. Let's change this guy into a merry butterfly. And let's play this guy. Pass the turn. Can't Stifling Sting, but we should be in. We're at 13 health, up from 1. So we should be good. Sapper's Wallbuster. Okay. He should target this guy. He needs to kill this guy. That's the problem for him. Wrong choice. This makes merry butterflies, man. Okay, we're just gonna hold on to that for when we get our I forget whatever it's called thing. Can we do this at quick action speed? We can. So we'll do it in his end step, see if we can surprise him if he attacks in or something. There's like a thing you can click down. If you scroll down on my page, there's a thing where you can go to another website and it tells you all the commands for the little dudes at the bottom. Okay. Is he gonna swing with this guy, make a mistake? Maybe swing with both of these guys. I do like that it actually kind of represents your deck, like when you have 175 cards in it. That's great. If we get our Candlekin thing, we can start making Candlekins into merry butterflies. This guy. Of course, if he ever figures out he can kill this guy, then they'll revert, because that's what's stopping them from reverting right now. I guess we'll just sit on this board state and wait. We're 2 minutes behind our opponent, so we do need to be aware of the timer somewhat. not going to make him into a Mary Butterfly because then it'll just revert and then the whole thing will cascade into a huge issue, huge problem. I suppose I could Stifling Sting one of his guys. Actually, let's go ahead and swing, and then I'll Stifling Sting during combat. As a supplies, he'll double block. I'll kill that guy by... Oh, he's going to do it. Alright. Cool. Alright. Still can kill this guy in our end step. I keep looking at this and I think counterspell every time, but it also does damage to troops and to other stuff. We'll just Hawkward turn that guy if he tries to attack with it. Go and try. Go ahead and try. Try and catch me. Try and catch me. Yep. Ta-da! He's a hawk. And we're gonna get a non-resource because we need to get something to do. Make our block right there. And we'll Stifling Sting this guy in our end step. Make him give up his 3/4 flyer. Can swing back for 2 damage, and then we've got the win. Back from the depths of 1 health. Making a comeback. That's what we do, man. That's what we do here. That's how we do it. Against, you know, we beat up on all those PlayStation players with their 200 card decks in a very not nice way. Extremely unkind. We are not nice to them. We don't go easy on them. Actually, I probably could have swung with this guy and just won last turn, right? So just playing it safe. Yeah, we're gonna do this even the meanest way. We're just gonna go... We don't even need to go to combat. We're just gonna Stifling Sting your face. We don't even need all that. Combat. What's a combat step? Okay, so definitely Scars of War, and definitely Clash of Steel, and another Stifling Sting for removal, early removal, and Blood and Wild is not what he's running. He's running Ruby and Diamond. All-Star, Eldrathian's Glory. Eldrathian's Glory? Yeah, that guy. Losing his mind. We don't want that, even though it did. Portalscape actually did pretty well for us. I don't think we want these either, because he's gonna... They did get us some health. We'll leave 2 of them in. And I guess I'll take down... Actually, Hawkward turn might not actually be that great here. So let's pump that back up. It's not really the removal we're looking for, I think, because he's just going to try to push damage. It does fix our deck, though, in a lot of situations. It does a good job of that, but those Silver Talons gave us a lot of breathing room with our health when we were down at 1 in the depths. So we got Skinny Seahorse, Torting, Positivity Bot, Lady Han, Ignik Shosliziv, Commander Root, and Bad Sane. Really appreciate everyone for stopping by tonight. we can play all these cards, so we're going to be okay, even though we can't play Guidance. So we're just going to go Resource here, probably for the first couple. Look at that. 200 cards. He's like, whatever. No, more than 200. It's 202 cards because he had 7. He drew 7. He's like, yeah, whatever. I got a turn 1 play. 200 cards, no problem. Turn 1 play, it's there. There you go. No problem. Oh, there's our diamond shard. Let's grab another shard. No, not yet. Let's do that, and we'll pull our diamond shard into our hand this way. Then we can Guidance for another shard. Runic Upheaval is going to draw us a lot, so. And then these can set up our Runic Upheavals. Actually, having this also sets it up pretty well, but we need that diamond shard pretty badly, so. I would like to be able to play cards next turn. It's going to buff that guy, make him a 1/2. Is he going to save it? I think he buffs this guy. He buffs his hand. That's what this ability does. Yep. Called it. Doing all the commands. Okay, so we're doing this. This gives us our second diamond we need for our sweep. I think we can start going non-resources here. Yeah. There's a Scars of War. Now we need resources till we get double ruby, so we can Scars of War his field. Yep. Scars of War is great because it deals with momentum troops really effectively. Because during their upkeep, they return to their normal state. Oh, there we go. There's our ruby shard, so we can go non-ruby here. Or non-shard, rather. Resource on top. And we're set up to Scars of War whenever we feel the need to. With Runic Upheaval and Stifling Sting follow up to that. I'm hoping he extends one more troop. Usually you want to get like a 3-for-1 off of a sweep, at least. A 2-for-1's good too, but like 3-for-1 is optimal. If you're on the other side of the table, the aggro player, and you force your opponent to go 1-for-1 with a sweep, that's pretty good for you. Okay, well that's bad. We might, I think we're going to have to Stifling Sting that guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to Stifling Sting that guy. There's Guidance. I can't play Guidance this turn. I don't want to take any damage on this. So we'll just do this, go non-resource. And I will Stifling Sting in response to his attack phase. Still waiting to get more value off of Scars of War. Also, we could get some value if he tries to cast a spell during combat or something with this, or if he forgets. Like I can cast this here, And if he forgets that this is in play, he shouldn't have any counters because he's not in Sapphire. Then and he tries to cast something else, it should counter that because it counters spells for the rest of the turn with 3 or less. Is the way I read it, at least. Basically, yeah, it counters them. Ta-da! Take 3. Not so bad. Take 3 for a fair amount of time. Okay, there's our 3 dudes. There's our 4 dudes. Okay, we'll sweep on our turn. Oh boy. Why didn't he play this guy before combat? Okay. That's just interesting, I guess. Let's go non-resource. We can actually play Guidance and Scars of War, so we'll Scars of War first. Then we'll play Guidance. This guy is going to change back to having 2 and then 1. And so he'll die on his turn, and then that guy will die on his turn. And go non-resource, of course. It's our favorite guy, our savior from last game. We only have a Stifling Sting in here. I have plenty of cards in hand with cards that draw me cards. So there's no real reason to use our thing there. So they both die because their back end changed right during his upkeep. That's why they both died. It looks like he's out of cards at this point. We don't take damage on this because we'll be playing the Diamond Shard right now. So normally we would take damage if we didn't have 2 and 2, but it counts if you're playing it. As you play it, you meet that threshold. We will Runic Upheaval in his end step. We also have Blaze of Glory and Hawkward Turn here, so we're in good shape. I suppose the best thing about this deck is it's very responsive. I can take my time dealing with that. I don't have to deal with that right now. I mean, I guess I could Blaze it right now if I wanted to. I guess I might as well. Let's hit it for 2 so we can still Upheaval. And I'll shuffle in once we do our champion ability. So we got 3 cards to shuffle in now, which is pretty good. Upheaval makes your cards... yeah, let's go ahead and trigger Upheaval with Guidance right now. We're going to go Resource. It will go into our hand and then trigger Upheaval to draw us an additional card. So we'll draw 2 cards here. Super efficient. Trigger. Hope that we hit a spell, we hit a resource, so we don't have anything that deals damage in our hand when we play it. We'll Upheaval again in his end step, and then the following turn we'll use our champion ability to shuffle everything in. This is what the deck should typically do. What we're seeing right now. He's actually playing 3 different shards in this deck, maybe. And somehow he had a turn 1. Guess it doesn't get better than that, right? Wow, we're drawing all the shards in our deck. That's why we have things like Hawkward Turn to fix it, right? Let's shuffle and draw. Hope that we hit something that's not a resource. I guess as the game progresses, we empty our deck out of resources and keep putting spells back in, so our draws should be less of dead draws later in the game. That's always good, right? he's thinking about whether he wants to keep playing or stop playing. I had quite a few people yesterday that just kind of let 5 minutes lapse and then lost. You know, that's a rule. I got this Paw Patrol book for my kids. Maybe I should read it to you guys while we wait for this. I don't know. Only if someone requests it. Oh, never mind. He didn't want me to read it. We draw another resource, of course. Do you draw the card before you shuffle things in or after? It looks like it's after or before. No, it should be before because you're putting. It says specifically first put the prismatic cards into your deck and then draw a card. So I would think it would be before. Anyways, we only have so many resources in the deck, right? Okay, well there's Clash. Maybe I should just throw this guy out there to put pressure on him. I mean, at this point, I might as well. There's really not a lot going on, and that's a 5-turn clock, so... Yeah, and Clash of Steel doesn't hit it. You know, because it's only 1 troop. So yeah, I'll just throw it out there, and we'll just start going to work. We're going to save this for the next time we draw... whatever it's called. Next time we draw the card that draws us 2 cards after we draw a resource. It draws 1 card immediately. I just mostly memorize what the cards look like. Runic Upheaval. Yeah, that's the card. I should read this Paw Patrol book. Here we go. Should I show you the book? Should I show you the pictures too? You know, as we're reading it. I don't know. Someone has to ask for it, though. I'm not going to read it unless someone asks. Okay. Target opposing troop deals damage to itself. Well, that's just rude. Whatever. I guess I ate up one of his removal cards. There's a lot of dead time when you play Hex. I wonder if it's that way when you play Magic too. We're just kind of sitting here looking at them, enjoying the boat. Maybe we'll swap our... I think I'm going to find a way to put more Eldrathian Glories in the deck, and we'll swap our background after this game. I think I'm one of the few people that even has this skin. Look, we've got like the ocean passing by up here. Love it. This was definitely worth it. Purchasing this background. If you're playing Hex and you want a next set, then you know, maybe start doing some drafts and stuff. We need more people doing drafts lately. Like I've got a free draft. It's hard to get those things to launch. Like I look at the queues all the time now. You know, I can give you packs if you're gonna draft. Maybe if I get enough packs, I could probably support a full stream draft with like all the people in channel. If I get enough. But I don't know how many I have right now. You guys all snipe me and you all like beat up on me, you know? Or you take me down like you're going to lose, and then you basically give me the game. How about that? No, we can't do that. That would be fixing games, and that would get me banned, and I can't have this account banned. That would be so bad for me. Oh man, he's just letting this timer tick down. That being said, like the last, I know it's been a long time since we've got to this next set, and it probably should have been released by now. I mean, as far as the timing between sets, it's been probably way too long. Um, but if you look at like Hearthstone, like the time between their sets is pretty long as well, and they have a lot less cards. And with that game, like they figure out the meta usually within the first 2 or 3 weeks. Whereas a game like this, where there's so many cards and combinations and stuff, it seems like I'm still figuring out new things. Now, I will say with Hearthstone, this last expansion, or since I picked it back up, it does feel like that's gotten better than what it used to be. We actually have nothing to do here, so we're just like draw go. Draw go. I'm just sitting on removal. We won't lose any life off of that, so we'll just play it. Or draw every resource, man. Every resource. 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 10 more resources in the deck out of 38 cards. So the chances of drawing one is a little bit... It's around 1 in 4. I'm trying to think if it's less or more. It is... I'm doing math in my head. It is a little bit more than 1 in 4. 1 in 4 cards is a resource. At this point in the game. I'm doing the math. Not sure what he's doing. Like, he's just letting his timer tick down. Like, he's just trying to make me really pay for this win. Because he knows it's just not going to happen for him at this point. I mean, I guess that's how it goes these days, you know. I'll wait 30 minutes for a win in Hex. I don't know if I could even go back and play Magic again. I'm sure that still pulls in a lot of people. I looked at what I need. So right now I'm a, what do they call me, an affiliate? Let's see my achievements. I am an affiliate on Twitch. In order for me to get to becoming a partner, I have to have an average of 75 viewers. Like an average, like that's people actually showing up to watch. So, I mean, that would be pretty cool. But I'm not going to bank on that. I think the best I've gotten is about 40. And that's because somebody rated me, like someone really cool, like Alucard. Who's still playing Hex these days anymore? We used to have like a bunch of people. Does anyone even know who's playing Hex now? It seems like pretty much everyone quit. I know like especially big names quit. Let's go to the, you know, I'm just gonna pull up the Reddit while we're just hanging out here waiting for this. While I'm waiting for my next turn that this guy's not gonna give me. He's just slow rolling me. I got nothing else to do, right? Let's see. I'm still a forum moderator on the Hex Reddit, by the way. Thanks to Zubrin, because he's awesome. Let's go to Hex TCG. Let's see what people are saying. It's been pretty dead lately. Possibly interested. Couple of questions. Friday Etch-a-Sketch. Is this the end? BankerBot has ceased operations. 20 days ago, 20 days ago, 19 days ago, 17 days ago, 13. Yeah, the Reddit doesn't seem like it's, There's a slot machine on my thing? I didn't even know that was there. Well, that's cool. I didn't even know there was a slot machine. This guy's totally gonna just, he AFK'd. He's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Roll them slots, Zubrin. Roll them slots. See, we need stuff going on in Hex. Like, that's why we got this at the bottom, because there's just not a lot. Like, I'm just sitting here just looking at this screen, like, maybe they should reduce it from 5 minutes down to like 3 minutes. You're AFK 3 minutes, you're done. I mean, how long does it take to, I mean, I guess restarting a computer could take a while, but still. If you're offline, 5 minutes. If you're AFK, like with this, what's going on now, 3 minutes. That's what it should be. 3 minutes is, yeah. Like he has not even, I'm not seeing him move his cards, nothing. He gave up. Yep. All right, well, I do need to use the bathroom, and we will continue our march to Cosmic here. We need to go through a couple of quality levels, and then we'll be there. Okay, we're going to make a couple quick changes to the deck, I think. I definitely want more Eldrithian's Glories, or whatever the pronunciation is, in the main deck. Because, yeah, seems pretty good. Oh, here's the turns combo deck. Should we play this maybe a little bit? This one's pretty fun. Maybe I'll play that one time. We can do that one time. We'll do that one time, and then we'll go back to just winning every game. Let's load deck. America. I only call it America because it's red, white, and blue. It could also technically be called like France. I guess France also has a red, white, and blue thing. Glory. I probably want one more here, and then maybe find a way to get one on the reserves, because it is dominating when it gets drawn. I think I just get rid of Adjudicators. Adjudicator feels like a card that's good situationally. Most of the time I want to draw cards, and I don't get to draw cards off of it. I think I can get rid of maybe one Dark Heart for this, for Eldrithian Glory. Yeah, that seems good. Save. And we will go ahead and play turns combo, though. And it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun to watch, at least, I think. Here we go. You ready? I have to be entertaining because, like, not a lot of things going on. Where are you? SW. Oh, I can't play it because it's got cards in it that are not in the correct format, I guess. Let's check it. This is kind of annoying. It doesn't highlight or tell you which cards. You gotta like go through every single card in there. I was playing this the other day against the AI. Or maybe it's because it's locked in arena. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on. Let's load deck. Currently locked to the Frost Ring Arena. Okay, so that means I can't select it. Okay, so I need to exit the Frost Ring Arena with it. I was going to practice it actually one time. Let's just do that real quick. This is this deck. Hilarious. At least we're going to see some action here because like the computer does not care about how bad you beat its face in. It just keeps playing cards. Like, look how happy this happy cloud is. You just keep beating his face in. He's still smiling. Still smiling. Okay. Non-resource. I'm trying to remember. I think I need double sapphire in this deck. Yeah, for that. So this lets me take an additional turn. And when I play a card, I gain 2 charges until my opponent's next turn. So basically we're trying to play these and then just go nuts. And then this has a chance of just playing the top card of our deck. So we'll play Pipit Pal here. Ta-da. Kind of need to draw our acceleration here. We haven't drawn any of our ramp. Let's play this and draw a card. And play that. And draw a card. And we can't wildlife this turn. We're going to use our champion ability. Play a card. Let's go non-resource. There's no real reason to swing here. I think we want a wildlife for 8. That's really what we want to do. So, pomegranate. Let's go non-resource. Play that. Champion ability. Non-resource. Ooh. Let's take an additional turn. Combat. Swing for 25. Take an additional turn. Play this. Let's play this guy. Draw 2 cards now. Just draw all the cards. Pomegranate. Oh, we actually drew. We have no more resources in the deck. That's fine. We can wildlife next turn, I guess. We can runebind that guy, I guess. For transform target opposing card random artifact. Okay, so we're gonna try to get rid of this thing. We're trying to get rid of his blockers here. Oh, he's got blockers still. That's unfortunate. Well. What did he do? Which one did he target? I think he targeted the wrong thing. So I'm mostly hoping to draw another take a bunch of turns. Scrounge and draw a card. Alright, well, it's wildlife here for 7. Make a ton of dudes. What is that doing? Somehow that thing died. I'm not sure why. Oh, because there were 2 of them in play. Do that. Ta-da! So yeah, we'll play this against players. I'm pretty sure it'll do well. Most people are not going to be happy to see that. Let's go ahead and withdraw. So that way we can do it. It's interesting that they lock decks like that now, so you can't play them against people. Some of these achievements on Twitch have definitely come out after way after I started streaming, because like it's like stream for 250 hours total. I started streaming like 4 years ago. Pretty sure I've done more than 250 hours. But yeah, I'm definitely going to build up. We're going to get all the achievements, all the Twitch achievements. For some reason, my 100 viewers at the same time, though, is showing that it is at 57%, which would mean I had 57 viewers at the same time at some point in time, which I don't remember when that happened. I don't think that's ever happened. 25 people chatting at the same time. 16%, so that's like maybe 4 or 5 people. I might try to get rains so that way people can play it from my Twitch and just run it when I'm offline. There's a way to do it where people can play rains from my Twitch. I just have to figure it out. It's taking its time. I think it's interesting right now when we see some of these other people that feel like they're getting disenfranchised, or they're trying to get their own like piece of the pie of the the card game, you know, things. When I guess there's 2 new games that are coming out. One's called Artifact, and the other one is called what's the other one called? Anyways, it's basically people that were Hearthstone players that are building their own card game, and they're talking it up like it's going to be so much better than Hearthstone, and they talk about all the negative things about Hearthstone. And it's the same things that have been talked about before, but it really doesn't matter because it's still here and it's doing just fine. I don't see, like, the power of Blizzard, their brand appeal is just going to be there, so it's kind of hard to compete with that. I don't think that one streamer can just come out with a random game and get all of, I mean, even if they get all of their followers on board, it's just a drop in the bucket compared to the audience that's playing other card games. I mean, look at this right now. Like, if all of you guys like followed me to a card game that I said was really good, like, oh, we got 10 people, you know, so even if it was like 100,000 people, you know, it'd be sizable. But this looks pretty bad. But we got tilling the soil to gain 1. I think we have to replace our hand. We're gonna draw again. This is better, actually, I think. Yeah, this is fine. So we go Sapphire, go Resource, tilling the soil on turn 2 with Runebind to cover us a little bit. Yeah, let's see what happens here. This guy is doing reveal random troop from your crypt, lose health, and put it in your hand. It seems bad. That seems like a bad champion ability, but I don't know. We're still getting a resource here. We do have a lot of things that just play those resources for us, though, so maybe a non-resource would have been better. Probably from now on, we'll go non-resource because we can play everything we need with non-resources. Well, most of the non-resources in the deck play resources, so. I don't even know if I have reserves for this. Do I have reserves for this? Okay, we want wild here. Tilling the soil to ramp. Ramp us up to the next troop. We're going to go with this for a non-resource so that way we can play Exalted Pathfinder the following turn. We've got Runebind if someone tries to kill him. Sacrifice another troop gets +2/+2 this turn. Okay. Once per turn. Okay. So 3/1. Worst case scenario, we can Runebind that guy if we need to. I probably should be running Runebind more often in my decks. Especially that America one. But non-resource, resource, non-resource. Probably non-resource, right? Yeah. Take 3. We need to start going nuts next turn. Big thing about this deck is like one counter magic puts you in a really bad place. Luckily you've got Runebind to help you out with that too. So you're able to really pick your spots, but this guy won't be countering us. He's going to try to aggro through us. There goes that slot machine. Go, 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 go. I'm guessing the number is how much you're paying for it. Oh, this is like a real deck. He's got a Mama Yeti in here. I think we got to rune bind that guy. We don't want to take that much damage. Could he ever sacrifice in response? He could have sacrificed it, but that seems bad. I was just saying earlier how it is that I'm not seeing the cards. We have no defense for this guy, unfortunately. But we do get to take an extra turn next turn. Champion, we get to use our champion ability too next turn. Well, that was lucky. I guess we're taking 8 here. No, we're taking 5. I'll block here. It puts me in bad space. Actually, I probably won't block. I'll take 8. Taking 8 seems fine. Because we can go crazy next turn. Hopefully. We're going to take 2 turns. This is the fastest deck I've played in a while. Okay, that seems bad. Take 8. He might get scared. Well, let's see. He's got 05 here, so I know he can't kill me, so play mistakes on his part. I know I can make this block and there's no repercussions, so I might as well. He needed to play this in his second main phase. Play your cards in the proper order so that way you can make sure to get the best value out of them. We're going to draw a card off of this. There's Merry Caravan. Let's see what we end up playing here. Alkalaya Shoku. Let's take an additional turn. I definitely don't want to trade for that, so get one more turn here. We'll play a Merry Caravan. We'll play this shard. We'll play our Palm of Granite. Actually, let's do our champion ability first. Let's go non-resource. Palm of Granite. Play 2 more resources. We got chump blockers for days. Kind of. This thing has crush, so we have to be aware of that. But we can do 15 here on the swing. Yeah, that seems okay. Because even if he does damage, it shouldn't be enough to kill me here. He should just block it with that 1/1. Draw a card. It's like one of the worst things I could have picked up. That's the wrong choice. He should have blocked with his 1/1. He's just like, this is unblockable. That's amazing. Why didn't he block with this? My guy doesn't have crush or anything. Okay. I'm not sure what the point of that was. Okay. He's probably going to give up here. I don't think I want this. He's going pretty fast here. We want things that can answer him quickly. Blood, I guess. A blood counter. This is a fighting card. That's for control. That's for candles. I think that's what we put in there. Yeah, we just basically put a counter for blood and wild, and then this thing that fights things. Yep. Call it good. We didn't even go off. We didn't even do anything really crazy. These are decks that I put together like months ago when I had a lot of life turmoil. And I hadn't really touched the new set too much. They're still good. Maybe people forgot about them or something. I don't know. People forgot which cards are the good cards. You know what they could do, and I think that people would actually be okay with this, is instead of coming out with a completely new set, rotate back to like one of the first sets and then rotate these sets out. People would be okay with that, I think. And then just like pick and choose different sets to put together, kind of like what they do in draft. I think if they just did that, it would be interesting enough that it would still keep things going. I mean, I'm still playing a game called Spellstone on my phone, you know, and that game hardly changes. I mean, I guess it adds content maybe once every 3 months. It adds a new like PvE zone with like one new card. One. One new card. But what they do is they rotate the buffs for the different things. And so like maybe this month it'll be like humans get a special buff or something, and you know, just stuff like that. I mean, I guess maybe there's some other new cards that are in the game, but still it's not a lot. This guy's running 61 cards in his deck, by the way. 54 plus 7. So he couldn't make a decision and cut one more card. But still not as bad as some other things. Alright, Zubrin. Thanks for stopping by. Miss you, man. Hopefully get to see you again someday. In person. Always a pleasure. We're going to go non-resource here. For sure. And I'll go ahead and blow this right now and pick up, what do I want? Well, I guess wild. I guess I don't have very much of a choice. I could pick up both the sapphire shards already. Maybe I should have done that first. I don't know if that shuffles the deck after it goes. Hey, what's going on? Tirk 44. Let's go wild. We've gone wild. So we kind of want to wait to play these until we can actually play a follow-up shard. I mean, I guess I've Runebind protection. I guess I could play them and it'd be fine. No, I don't. I would still need another shard for that. Luckily, once you play these, you still have priority. So they can't respond to it until you play another shard. Once you do that, I'll have enough to Runebind because the shard hits the table first. We can Tilling here. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. We have nothing to scrounge, but it ramps us a bit. That's fine. And we'll go crazy next turn. Appreciate you for stopping by. Hanging out on this Sunday evening as we prepare for our next week on the grind, as it were. What's the power? I think we need to play this. We just need to play it. I don't care about having certain things anymore. Let's see what this does. Nope. Okay. I need to save resources from Runebind, so we'll just sit here in case he tries to kill our Pathfinder. Does 4. We will Runebind in response. Now we could Rune Bind his Pyre Strike, but that would just mean that eventually it would play itself again. Yeah. So we're just gonna protect our dude that way. Take 3. I should probably find a way to get Rune Bind into the other deck. It's funny the things you forget that you have. PlayStation players must hate it. Like every time they see somebody with like the the main cards that you could play with, the power cards, they must really hate it. We have no attack here. We can save one more of these guys if we need to. We can also block, and then if he puts more damage, then we can Rune Bind as well. Once a troop is blocked, it's blocked unless, and it won't do any damage to the player unless it has Crush. If it has Crush, then it still crushes over as if their power is 0. Like, he's gonna do that. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay. +2 Death Cry, draw a card. Okay, so he's just trying to draw a card here. That's fine. He can draw a card. It's still not a very good trade for him. I'm not sure what he was trying to draw into. This deck is kind of faster anyways. Maybe we should just play this deck for a while. I was kind of getting tired of the other one anyways. Well, we can walk away now. Has Corey given up on this game? I'm reading something now that says he has. This is bad. Let's replace a hand. Oh, it's bad. Come on. There we go. Maybe. Alright, I guess we'll keep this. This is a pretty bad hand, though. Okay, so we have to do this for nothing. Play this. And then next turn we can get wild. Luckily, we only need 1 wild to make Palm of Granite do anything. We might just lose because he's playing, looks like a real deck, like a momentum deck. Momentum's pretty good. Okay, so let's do this. Pull a Sapphire Shard. Play the Sapphire Shard. Throw this for wild. Then we got Palm of Granite next turn. Okay, this can actually hurt a lot of these momentum troops. So that's good. Pipit Hustler is a pretty good answer to that. Take two. Okay, so we'll Pipit Hustler here, get lots of value. Target opposing card. Caravan's pretty bad for me because it produces a lot of value that I just can't deal with. And I still kill one guy here. Take a turn. Swing here, I get a free swing. You shouldn't block that. I'm going to take an extra turn anyways in my second main phase, which he didn't know about until now. Playing Eternal Seeker. What's this? No, that doesn't matter. So we'll Seeker for 2, because we don't want to deal with this guy getting too big. And that won't hit anything in our field. Oh, we can hit that again. Okay. I might not be playing enough basic resources in this deck. Momentum. Sure. It's going to be a while before that guy can really do anything though. Hello. There we go. Just kind of emptying resources out at this point. See what we end up playing. Play all the resources. This guy's not going to get big enough that I'm going to be that worried about him, honestly. Dealing 7 is pretty valuable here. Trade? Okay. Probably kill most things with this that he's going to play, and then just keep swinging for 5. We have to do this before combat. We didn't even combo anything here. Didn't even combo. Just handled his drops, that's all. Is this mono wild? Looks like it. Wild diamond is, if you're gonna go momentum, I think wild diamond is probably a little bit better standard. So we need things that kill things, we need those. Counters wild cards, seems good. That's not really gonna work. That stuff's fine. Probably a less merry caravan because it's going to be a little bit slow to get off the ground. Runebind is somewhat useful. We get rid of one Eternal Seeker. Although maybe I should keep it. Mavis Belfort. I'm up a game. I got a lot of resources and things that make resources. Yeah, let's see what happens. We'll roll the dice. We've got 2 Runebind to slow them down a bit. I'm trying to remember, do I have 20? I think I have 24 resources in here. But I also have a stupid amount of things that just make resources. This isn't a great hand though, for sure. Probably should have mauled it. So this guy, no he is, I think he's okay. That guy's annoying to deal with. Some pomegranate. Yeah, I should have mauled this hand. Paying for it now. Let's see here. I'll wait till it gets really bad before I start rune binding things. Take 2. Gets a coin. Gosh. Well, I guess I'm rune binding. We'll do this after his draw step. We'll rune bind the other one. This guy will still be, just came into play, so he shouldn't be able to attack this turn. Man, he's got all of them. If we haven't drawn resources, this is just not going to work for us, though. Wrong time. So that's what I keep. Sure. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have to. Yeah, because if he puts a resource in their hand, then that. When a resource enters your hand, you have to wait for the after the attack. 2 here, gentlemen. Game 3, rather. Missed the last, whatever, 2 or 3 resource drops. Just go to the next game. I'm not going to hit a resource drop here. No real changes, though. I mean, maybe I could put in another one of those, but... Thing is, like, normally, like, I'm not going to be able to play that to counter what just happened because it costs 7. Which is a lot. That's a lot of ramping to get to 7. So... Just keep it as is. Skinny seahorse. Awesome. That's much better. We got 3 resources this time. We can do this. And we got turn 1, so we can go Immortal Tears. And turn 3 Pomegranate. And we got Wildlife, which is exciting. That's pretty good. Let's go non-resource. Sapphire. Yeah, you're just searching. It doesn't say you shuffle, so I'd have to look to see if you actually shuffle after. I don't think you do. I think it just pulls the resource out of the deck. Admittedly, he had a pretty slow hand last game. Oh, and he didn't play a single diamond resource either. Pivot Hustlers live next turn. Got Runebind this turn. We're in good shape. Probably just Runebind the biggest one. And now I have to hit the Leprechaun too, because I can just get rid of Runebind. Actually, I'll probably just Pivot Hustler the thing. Hey, what's going on? We want to go resource or non-resource? I think we want to go non-resource. We want to Pivot Hustler. So let's do that. And we'll Pivot Hustler in response to his attack phase. He drew a resource, look at that.
so.
That guy. Make 2 dreadlings. We're hoping to play an extra turn here. Oh, I guess we already did our champion ability actually. You take care of that. Can't have them gain resources from just doing whatever. Willy-nilly. And now we can turn our dudes into 7/7s. Or random troops cost 7 or greater. Their caravan's good. Yep, that's good. Scapegoat. He'll never be able to play it. It'll just sit in his hand after I kill it. She doesn't have Ruby. So that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, he's playing another resource here. Playing the coin. That's a lot of damage. This guy's got Crush. I think we give up our Pipit Pal for this guy because we're not going to be playing multiple things. But then again, we can make a 7/7. I guess Hustler's done his job, so we'll take 7 here. Let's take an extra turn. It's cost 3 to fight things, unfortunately. Don't really actually have a lot to do with this extra turn. Fortunately. I guess I'll wildlife and see what we get. 3. So horrible. It's pretty bad. Guess I have chump blockers here, but it's not looking good. Oh, he has to choose to actually attack that guy. It just doesn't attack him automatically. Hope he doesn't have a resource. Ugh. I hate seeing that card. It's like a standard list. Resources. Of course he has a resource to buff his craziness. And he gets this. Sure. I think we just lost. Do we lose this turn or next turn? We lost this turn, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. I think we have 2 wins and 2 losses right now. I'm going to update my counter. We're going to go back to our other deck because I would have countered this a little bit better. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I know. He mauled. Do I even have a shard in hand? Discard and get a diamond. No. This is pretty bad. We'll maul as well. Ugh. This is just not our game right now. Down to 5 with no removal against momentum. Okay, non-resource here. Sapphire. No, actually, we can just take 2 damage and do it. I can't play Hawkwood turn anyway, so let's just play this first, and then we'll play Sapphire next turn. Just in case we draw one. Look who it is. Yay, a target. Tags put 3, put up to 1 challenge. So tags put up to 1 troop from your hand into your deck. Well, it just shuffles, moves cards around, I guess. That's always nice. Can't play that because it doesn't draw me any cards. We're actually ahead on life. I'd much rather hit this than that, I think. I guess this gives him more control over some of the things he's doing. Let's hit that guy, I guess. resource. Really? Main deck Gargolith. So it wouldn't matter what I hit there. What I targeted. Wow. That's impressive. It's at 4, I'm at 4, play Adjudicator, gain some life, and draw 2 cards. Scars of War seems really good against this deck. I'm not going to draw cards or shuffle cards in yet. We have the 2 Ruby that we need to deal with this. We're hoping to get a little bit more value than just 2 guys, though. So we'll block one of these to get what we need. Probably block this guy, because I can handle this guy with scars. If he attacks, he's got momentum. He does have momentum. Guess it doesn't matter who I block then. And 3. Whew. Oh, that's a cool Palm of Granite. Alternate art. Kind of want that. Oh, okay. At least these guys don't have Crush, so I guess I'll just absorb the most damage that I can. Take 4. Let's go non-resource. In fact, I think I'm just gonna throw out Darkheart. Make him start sacrificing troops. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he'll sacrifice this guy. Most of the time this deck doesn't really have removal. It's just like, just going straight to the face with stuff. Plus, like, if he does have anything that's 2 or less, he can't even target this guy. Interesting choice. Darkheart might just lock up this whole game at this point because he's, he has to play so many things to overcome the sacrifice every turn. Cushion for my chair or something. It's It's worn out over the years. Put a blanket in here or something. I used to have a really awesome like throw blanket for my chair, and I lost it in one of my moves. It moved quite a few times over the years. I have to figure out how to raid people. I'll take one, because this guy's going to die anyways. Something tells me there's a trick here that I'm not seeing. I might actually be able to draw a card or something. Yeah. I'll play Adjudicator, draw a card, I guess. He's just playing. He's dumping out all the cards. Okay. That's kind of a problem because that's got a gems on it, so I can't actually make him sacrifice it. He's gonna have to sacrifice one of these. Sacrifice this guy instead. So we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, can I not target this? Why can't I target that? Cannot be blocked or targeted by opposing non-prismatic cards. Well, that's annoying. I guess I can go Scars and kill this guy, make him sacrifice the other guy. And then these trade. This guy isn't flying. Brilliant Annihilix. Maybe I should be playing this in my deck. How did it get momentum? Does it come with momentum, or did he give it momentum? Oh, he must have given it momentum. Let's get that damage in. So. Let's see what we draw here. Nothing good. Okay. Oh, that's good. Sure. He'll sacrifice this guy. We've got Hawkward Turn. Or a chump blocker. Darkheart's pretty good in this matchup, just saying. Yep, make his guys bigger. Swinging it in. Hawkward Turn. Non-resource on top of my deck. Sure. This guy's gonna die anyways. I'm about to shuffle all my prismatics back into my deck too. Do 8 here? If I wanted. That guy. Wow. Why didn't he play him before combat? Unlike this guy. Okay, well we have to kill this guy on the left. So he'll make him sacrifice this guy. Yeah, that guy doesn't have things. Because he was defending him. This guy gets big enough, I can make the block, but I'm pretty impressed that this guy's got. Well, I guess we've drawn about this. We played about the same amount of resources, and he's drawn. He drew 3 cards, and I haven't drawn any cards yet, so there is that. Take 5. That should be okay. Another one of those. See, now that's what he should have done last turn. Take 9? I guess I have to, because this thing's in play and I don't want that thing to be around for too long. That's rude. And another guy, okay. I hope I draw some removal. Nope. Non-resource. Draw. Stifling Sting this guy. Make him sacrifice that guy. Darkheart is just holding down this whole game for me right now. I guess we gotta do it. Oh, I can't block him. Oh, wow. So he just like evades me because I'm not prismatic. Something good. There we go. We need lots of life right now, so we're just gonna go for it. I should have played that first, so play mistake. Deal 8. Let's definitely play mistake number 3, at least. I think I've had another one tonight. Oh, double Dark Heart. We'll play it in our second main phase. We're going to save this for if we get Runic Upheaval. Double Dark Heart. He has 2 blockers. If he plays 2 blockers, then he saves himself a turn, I guess. Because I don't want to trade off one of my Dark Hearts. That's exactly what we don't want to see. Rude. We just sit. Because he can only do like 2. He doesn't have momentum or anything. This guy's pretty not as badass as the other one we had to deal with. So if we had swung, then we would have been giving up this Dark Heart or that Dark Heart. I don't want to do that. Dark Heart and Elzan seems pretty good in this matchup. This might have to be our last game tonight. I was hoping to get to whatever. Nope, he got it. There's a 3-3 now. 4-4. Hurt that troop. Wow. Now he can't. Why didn't he attack first? Would have been a horrible block for me. Clash seems bad here. I wonder if he'll block if I swing. I guess he has to, right? I still have Clash backup. Huh. Come on, man. Look at this, got 13 resources. I haven't drawn a single one of my card draw things. Or really removal. I'm seeing 39 cards. I have like 4 card draw in here. Take one. I guess it's just one though. What does he have to do that? Is that diligence? Diligence. What the heck? Those guys could swing right through me though, so I still think that was the play, to swing with both the Dark Hearts there. With him being at 4. Oh, I guess he's emptying his deck out of resources so he can get better plays. You know what? Hold on a second. We need to play a resource here before we do that, so we can get maximum use out of this. Heal for 14 seems pretty good right now. And place this guy on a play. I don't even really want to shuffle any of these cards in because I'm trying to draw cards off of Runic Upheaval. I'm trying to draw Runic Upheaval here. Oh my gosh. I need to draw a card though now. Might as well. There's Guidance. Yeah, Guidance too. I hadn't seen Guidance hardly at all. Alright, well that's something. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Let's just see if we can finish here. Saving this for Runic Upheaval still. Plays a 1/1. Hangs on for another turn, except I'm going to Stifling Sting it. Push damage. Okay, we definitely want Scars of War. We do not want Clash of Steel. Eldrathian Glory seems really good here. Maybe? I don't know. His stuff should be getting pretty big. Maybe we'll take that down to 1. Blood and Wild seems good. And the Sting seems also good. And Darkheart did actually really well for us in that matchup. But I don't think that's going to be the norm. I don't think that guy's going to do much here. This is definitely too slow. That's not going to help. Yeah, I just need the removal. Yeah, let's pull one of those. Darkheart did a lot of work in that match, but I don't think that's going to be the norm. Especially because he does have a lot of things that have gem slots on them, so... We're up by a minute after all that. Guidance seems pretty good. And a Runic Upheaval, which we didn't see all of last game. Sure. It's a dude right away. Let's go Guidance for a non-resource. Yep. Ruby, Diamond, or Sapphire. Got our double Ruby. Scars of War. Seems pretty good. Oh yeah. We definitely need to hit that guy. So we're going to pay the 2 life, I think, here. Yeah. We need Ruby to make this make Ruby. We're going to save that for our Runic Upheaval. Play another dude. Play another dude. Give me 3 targets, please. Please. We can actually hold off on killing this guy for quite a while. Probably. We're really waiting for something. Maybe if he buffs him or something. Hawkward turn. I'm gonna play Ruby here. Because I can Scars of War on his turn. If I need to. So maybe he'll make a mistake and play something in his first main phase or something. It's only had 3 resources. He didn't play one before he did this guy. Let's just go ahead and take care of this. We also have Hawkward turn. If something else turns up, then it's a problem. Next turn we can actually play our Adjudicator and draw 2 cards as well. He might have an answer for this. He's thinking about it. White Singers definitely get out of hand. What's that guy? I'm gonna turn him into a hawk. It's gonna be very Hawkward. Or maybe I'll just Blaze a Glorium for 2, 3. It's so sad. It really kind of feels like sometimes that Adjudicator and Runic Upheaval kind of work against each other. They're both in the 4-point slot. If he's ahead on cards, then Adjudicator's great, but otherwise it doesn't draw me those cards that I need. And then Runic Upheaval, I'm going to hit that, which puts me way out of range of Adjudicator. Alright, so I'll Hawkward turn that guy. I have to do it before his turn, so he doesn't draw another card off of it. Yeah, Scars of War does nothing to that guy. We'll sit on our thing. Non-resource. Okay, we can still Scars of War his field if we need to. Like if he buffs his guy, we can do it in response to that. Take 2, it's no problem. That's not a problem. We can take that for another 10 turns. Adjudicator draw. Fortunately, we don't gain life, but drawing cards is super important here. If he can play a card here, we won't draw, so that's kind of bad. Yeah, so he's stopping us from playing cards, or from drawing cards, which is pretty good for him. But that also sets him up for a really bad Scars of War, so we'll just trade off our guy. And in his combat step. And let's go ahead and play a resource here. Wanted to say that for Runic Upheaval, but also we're one away from Sabertooth, so yeah. Trade for the 3/2. We're still waiting to get a couple more of these multi-sharded cards to use our champion ability. We got 2 in our crypt right now. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes up. He's really thinking a lot about these turns. This guy's probably a pretty good player. I mean, he's definitely putting the time in. He's got one of the meta decks. Probably feels pretty bad to lose to, you know, something like this. I don't think it seems like almost nobody's playing this deck. Maybe they will after, you know, I keep winning. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and absorb the damage, and we'll Scars of War, which will just wipe all this out, all this work he's doing. This guy doesn't have Crush, so he's really going in hard on this. He's hoping for a follow-up turn. He's not going to get it, unfortunately. He'll get 2 damage here, and that's it. So that's unfortunate for him. Oh, he got Crush? Yeah, he got Crush. Cool, sweet. 17's a lot. 17 minus 2. Sure, I'm at 3. So we'll Scars of War here. Which will take care of his guy in the following turn. We'll wait to play those. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Follow. I also have an additional Scars of War that I can play. Massive troop, just gone. But I'm at 3, so I mean, if he had direct damage, he could really make something happen. But I think I'll just draw 3 cards instead. He hasn't even seen this yet. Ta-da! 3 cards for me, thanks. I don't think anything in his deck has speed, so we shouldn't be worried. He definitely doesn't have direct damage. So I'm gonna get my health back here. I was checking my shards to make sure I don't take damage there, because we really can't afford any damage right now. go ahead and draw 3 more cards. Chances are one of them's going to be a resource I can play. Except I already played a resource, but that's fine. I'll just discard a resource. Or maybe even discard like a Hawkward Turn, because that will just go back in the deck once I play another resource there. Seemed pretty good. Man. How close are we? We need to make it at least another rank. We gotta do this. Let's get one more. We need to get one rank. There's 3 wins. It's 12:30 my time. I do have to work tomorrow. I hope this is, well, I would say I hope this is quick, but my deck doesn't play quickly. I think I played against this guy before. Guidance, good. We go resource here. Half of guidance. We kind of want to get 4 resources. 4 resources is kind of a magical place to be at. If we draw a resource, we go. No, we definitely go resource here. If you're playing diamonds and you're not playing 4 guidance, you probably need to start with 4 guidance in your deck. It just fixes a lot of problems. Yeah, you can't play diamond without playing 4 guidance right now. Take damage, make a sapphire shard, make a ruby shard. We need sapphire here for Hawkward Turn. So let's do that. And we might as well do this one as well for ruby. For next turn, even though we're kind of screwing up our stuff, I would rather do it this turn than next turn. This is the Death Cry deck, so we need a Hawkward Turn that guy before he goes nuts. We've got enough resources where we can... I guess I could just kill him instead. I'd rather turn him into a hawk though, because I feel like that's harder to deal with for him. Because he might be able to resurrect him. There's a lot of resurrect abilities in this deck, it seems like. Taking 2 is not a problem. Eventually we can Adjudicator and get our stuff right back. Take 2. If we kill this guy, he buffs his own guy. Doesn't seem that bad though. Yeah, let's just do that. Taking 4 damage is fine here. Trying to burn cards so I can draw 2 cards off of Adjudicator here. That's really what I'm trying to do. That's not good. I'd definitely rather hit that with Hawk Return than this guy right now. I don't want him to use any of my cards. So Ruby. So he'll take damage. I need to Hawk Return that guy, put a non-resource on top. Could Stifling Sting to kill something. That's guidance for non-resource though. Take 6, that's fine. I still have Adjudicator, it's going to heal me back. No, that works. I'll hold off on using my champion power. Take 2 next turn. As soon as this guy will make the trade. You played against this guy yesterday? Take 2. Oh, okay, we'll make the trade. I guess that makes sense, because then he still has a swing next turn. More things. Three cards, draw 2, and gain 4 life. Let's go ahead and put a non-resource on top. Draw a card. Runic Upheaval. We've seen a surprisingly low number of Runic Upheavals tonight. My goodness. Surprisingly low. It's a zombie that has that guy's abilities, his death rattle abilities on it. Kills my guy, activates the 1 death rattle ability to buff somebody. Yep. Okay. Take 6, 7. Cute. place him out of play, not allowing his death rattle to take effect. Gain 7 life. And I'll take 7 damage next turn. That's fine. We've got Upheaval plus Stifling Sting. If we need it. Take 7. That's a problem. That we need to deal with. Sure. Let's just clear his board out. I guess we just have to hope that he doesn't draw any of these copies of cards that he's putting in his deck. Or that he can't play anything at all because he's out of cards. That works too. I'll make it into a hawk and put a resource on top to trigger my upheaval. I don't want him to do that. +3/+3 is a lot. Take 2. Draw a resource, trigger Runic Upheaval. Whenever he gives me priority. There we go. Let's put another resource on top to trigger this one as soon as we play it. Actually, let's go non-resource. Play it. Manually trigger it. That's what Runic Upheaval should be doing. Now we've got an Adjudicator that's going to heal me for 4. Deal 4 damage to whatever I want it to, base or a troop, and draw cards as long as he has more cards than I do, which he does. I've got lots of good stuff to shuffle in. Take 2. I love Runic Upheaval. I guess I should have upheavaled first, so we'll call that a play mistake. That's kind of a play mistake. Some space before play mistakes gets shown. Right. My turn. Let's Portal Scape before we play Upheaval. Does that deal damage? Guess not. Worldscape is probably not actually that great for this deck, honestly, after I played it a couple times. It's kind of cute, but I don't know. This is Valorous that deals double damage, okay. How am I gonna make it Valorous? Not likely. I suppose there's a chance, but if I drop Portalscape again and get a troop that creates Valor. Definitely going to bed after this one. Massacre? That's the first massacre I've seen in weeks. It's like people forgot that this exists. This is like the sweep of the game right now. I haven't seen a massacre in a long time. It's good to see it though. This guy is permanently has 001, I believe. I believe it's permanent. Yeah, it just says when it gets that, that means it's permanent. Top 7 cards of your opponent's deck. There's 5. Yeah. I feel like doing that just because it's cute. More than anything. But it's probably not a good use of that card. I'm not going to win that way. Just doing this to put pressure on them more than anything. Playing Dark Heart would have been bad because it would have sacked my Rune of Upheaval. So that's why we're playing Eldrithian Glory instead. I'm waiting for this Portal Demented Destiny to do something interesting. That guy. Eventually he's going to steal one of my cards, and he's going to get super disappointed when it's like a diamond shard or something. Last time someone stole one of my cards, it ended up being a diamond shard. Kills my guy, triggers his thing. What does he steal? It's in the middle. What's this card? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played against this exact deck yesterday. This exact player, this exact deck. Ta-da! Well, this is only valuable if I need to draw cards, really. So I will do that. I wish you had drawn that guy. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, somehow I can play enough cards to make this guy draw me cards, then he's valuable. It's one of the crappy ones I shuffled in. I guess it gains me life, but whatever. Whew. I need to go to the bathroom too. This is definitely the last game tonight, guys. I'm tired. I have to get up early. So I get to draw another card off of my deck. So he's got 2 cards. I believe it's these 2. Nope. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good card right there. And he gets to swing for 5? Wow. And I don't have any response to that. He might actually win this game. And we'll have to go to a game 3. Which is going to be super annoying for me. Nope, never mind. I'll just blaze them. To play other troops you control with gladiators. Other troops you control with gladiator get plus. I have no gladiator troops. Speed. Whatever. We'll just wait on that one to do something interesting. We'll gain 20 or 11 life, thanks. Play mistake. Wow. Play mistakes up to 5 tonight. Whew. Actually checking on another game right now because I'm waiting so long for these turns. My goodness. Checking on my spellstone stuff. Whew. Just gonna resurrect it or whatever. Or make a zombie. Try to steal that stuff from my deck. This guy's definitely smarter than yesterday. What my portal's gonna do this turn. Whew. Gain control of target opposing card unless it buries the top half of their deck. I think he's going to bury the top half of his deck right now. That seems like fun for me. I'm pretty sure he's going to do it. I might be setting myself up for a bad trip though. It's going to awkward turn his guy and just give it over to me. Okay. Perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine with that. Deal 4 damage. Deal 4 damage. I guess I get to do it twice because I drew it with whatever it's called twice. The damage is off of the cost of the card, which doesn't change, even though he's basically he used to be a 3/2, now he's a 0, -1. And I get to draw 2 cards. This guy actually needs to target someone to give him that cardinal demon ability, which is kind of like the problem. He has no one to target, so. Oh man, I have to go to the bathroom pretty bad now. Stifling Sting doesn't really do anything here. I wonder if he changed his deck after playing against me. I feel like he kind of did. Stifling Sting only counters things that are 3 or less, so it doesn't handle Massacre at all. Upheaval seems good here. Pass. Like I said before, I don't want to play Dark Heart and sacrifice my own Upheaval. Whew. Alright, well I guess I can play him now. It's 8 damage, I'll have him in 3 turns. If he stays alive that long. Okay. Ta-da! Non-resources, please. I'll save this in case there's something else. Oh, there we go. So we'll Stifling Sting this guy. Let's draw. No, let's just go. Is that game? 8 plus 5? No, it's only 13. I'll avoid this guy. If we do 5 here, he'll just block it with that, and then I'll only do 10. So 13 damage is one attack. This way he doesn't get to draw a card either. Well, he got to draw a card, despite my best efforts. So many resources drawn. For how many resources are left in the deck? I mean, there are, with this one, that's 16. There are 8 resources left in this deck, and I happen to draw one. Before I drew it, there were 9. So less than a third of the deck is resources, and I happen to draw one. I don't think you can stop both of these guys. I'm not worried about this. I'm gonna go pee and come back. Okay. We can kill my Doombringer. That's fun. Still doing 2 damage with this guy because he does double damage, so his 1 point does 2. So it's still good games. It's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, that was only game 1. Oh, never mind. He quit. Good enough. I'll take it. We made it. Rank 2. We will be Cosmic next weekend. Hopefully. I'll save it definitely. I might play 1 or 2 games to try and build up so we're almost there. We'll be Cosmic next weekend, and then I'll start playing silly stuff. Let's see what the leaderboard is. This guy's on there like every time. X-ray. I wish it showed me like a number that I would have to overcome to get to them. Kind of wonder what my number's going to be. There's plenty of PlayStation players on here. Maybe our goal will be to make it to number 1 on this list. I understand that like probably a lot of these people are not that good at the game, or not the caliber of player we used to have. But still, making it to number 1 is making it to number 1. Double X-ray 1108. Cloud Atlas, Catalina, up to the North Seek. Alright, it's 1 a.m. I gotta get to bed. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. If you guys are looking for specific cards for Hex, let me know. I can hook you up with a lot of pretty cool stuff to, get you started playing the game. Until next time, this is Aaron Squire signing off, saying God bless your families. Trying to raise too much out there.